Here with reaction, former House Speaker, Fox News contributor Newt Gingrich is with us. Well, I mean, the fact that even fake news CNN is offering such wise counsel, I guess, is interesting, considering they claim to be journalists. But putting all that aside, I'm not sure in the end that this is going to play well. I'm not sure that she's going to be able to run and hide, you know, for the entire campaign. The only time problem I see is 3 weeks from tomorrow, early voting begins in Pennsylvania. And in 2 weeks, we have mail-in ballots going out in places like North Carolina. So in that sense, there are going to be people that are going to be casting votes without any knowledge that she sponsored the Green New Deal, $93 trillion in the Senate with Bernie Sanders. They're not going to know that she sponsored Medicare for all, universal health care, the elimination of private health insurance, no fracking, no drilling, free education, health care, housing for illegal immigrants, defund, dismantle, no bail laws. There are going to be a lot of people that don't know that, Mr. Speaker, that'll be casting a vote. That's frightening to me.
Well, I mean, first of all, that's the job of Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and the Republican Party. I mean, they simply have to get those messages across. Look, she knows she's running a lie. She knows that she couldn't possibly tell the truth and get elected. And she knows that she's not very good in an open, flowing environment where she actually has to think. And so she's doing exactly what's right for her. I mean, if she can get away with hiding, and our party is incapable of getting the truth across despite it. But look, the act of hiding tells you something. It tells you that she's hiding. And it lets you say to yourself, oh, what is she hiding? Well, she's hiding everything about the truth. And I think we just have to say that over and over and recognize that this election is a very straightforward gamble. She thinks the American people are stupid. We think the American people are smart. Lincoln always believed in the American people. Margaret Thatcher, Ronald Reagan, George Washington, great leaders understand that in a free country, in the end, you have to believe that the people are relatively smart. Not geniuses, not Harvard faculty, but smart. And people talk to each other every day. And I think, frankly, she's been losing ground, not gaining ground, despite all the fantasies of the propaganda media. I personally think that Trump should offer to debate her on CNN, on C-SPAN, on a straight-out no media. She gets to ask him questions, he gets to ask her questions, and go on offense and say, look, I'll be glad to debate her without all of her allies in the news media, and I'll be glad to let her ask me anything she wants, and I'll get to ask her anything I want. I think the country would find it refreshing to actually have, as Lincoln and Douglas did, two serious potential leaders talk direct to each other without the Mickey Mouse bias baloney of the elite media.
But you know that's not going to happen. I know that's not going to happen.
Why?
They're running out the clock. She's not going to do that. I mean, last minute, just think about this. They agreed, they demanded the rules with the debates. She demanded that they keep the ABC debate with the same rules. Now it looks like she's trying to get out of that by insisting, oh, we want to change the rules last minute. Donald Trump can't do that. He can't give in to these unreasonable demands of her, but it tells me she doesn't even want the debate at this point, and that her advisors are telling her to get out any way she can.
In 1858, Stephen Douglas was a potential presidential candidate. He was the incumbent senator. He was the dominant figure in Illinois. And Lincoln nagged him and nagged him and nagged him, and finally he agreed to one debate in each of the 7 congressional districts that they hadn't been in yet. And those 7 debates changed history. And they didn't have any news media. They didn't have any Mickey Mouse baloney. They were straight up conversations about freedom and slavery and the Constitution. I think if Donald Trump says every day, I'm eager to debate her, I'm happy to stand on the stage, she gets to ask me questions, I get to ask her questions, what is she afraid of? That's all he has to say. What is she afraid of? And I think the truth is that he will grind her down.
Well, I hope you're right. I hope every American understands everything that we're putting on the screen. The media knows about it. I have on my website the Kamala files, her in her own words, her radicalism. You can hear it yourself. I played it a lot on this program. I played it on my radio program. I have the Walls files. You can download it. You can put it on social media, give it to your friends, your family, your coworkers, and bypass the media. I deputize everybody in this audience, and I hope they'll send it around. Hannity.com. It's free. Anyway, Newt Gingrich, thank you.